This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
If I asked you what the hell was going on, would you tell me the truth? You were on a train to Barking. What's in Barking?
I'm quite certain he has no idea what you've been doing, any more than he knows what you did in the war.
There were 2 intercept stations at Malta. They had staff. They would have been trained just like you were. They always recruited the clever ones. But for a woman, he's not the same. For a woman, a scar, well, that's not so romantic. I don't know who you've dealt with before, but I can assure you that I do not play tricks. The hell have you got us into? That's a life you saved.
I thought I was better than this, stronger than this. But everything always goes back to that.
Why didn't you tell me?
Save me right now, and your kiss got me hoping you'll save me right now. Looking so crazy alive.
All that's necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Or good women.
I'll see you when I'm dead.
The children without a mother, is that what you want? I'll stop when you tell me the truth.
Oh, no, no.
Alrighty, all. I love doing these mini reviews. I love engaging all kinds of people. And thank you for listening. And thank you for the reviews on iTunes, Apple. Check us out on all the platforms. But let's get to this. We got just some other just solid crowd pleaser. We got another British show that you probably have seen on Ovation Channel or PBS. You can find it on free to stream on Peacock, Pluto, Tubi, Plex, Amazon, and Roku, even YouTube. But it stars a bunch of British actors, including Jocelyn McNabb, Sophie Rundle, and Maxwell Martin, Julie Graham, and Rachel Sterling. I'm not privy to a lot of these gals, but I'm sure you've seen them on something like Spooks or Shetland or the Frankenstein Chronicles, probably even Endeavour and Downton Abbey. Just simple stuff that you're going to have on the BritBox app. And yeah, I had seen the spin-off first called set in San Francisco, wasn't too impressed by that. Didn't think it was the worst thing in the world, but it did not take off. But much like Prime Suspect, I wanted to see where it all began and just see all these other acclaimed movies and shows. And this one, I'd love it when a premise just stands out where you just go, no one else could have come up with that. And even if they could, there's no way it would have been exactly the way that this is all peppered down and laid out. And this one is very cool. It's set in the 50s. Has 4 ordinary women who return to their normal lives after working as code breakers at Bletchley Park during World War II. Work that produced crucial intelligence that helped the U.S. allies to victory while shortening the war. And I love how they're blending in their regular life with their off-kilter, spying on neighbors and other people. Season 1 ends very shockingly where there's a very dangerous gunman, saboteur, and they have to break a few rules. Spies know no limits, and it's very well paced. They're short seasons, like 6 to 8 episodes. You know what you're getting into without feeling like it's over long or just not well put together. And I love this kind of spy stuff. I love, it's not an important movie that everybody should see, but it's not, again, it's also just a very just delicately placed movie. No one in their honest mind can say this is amateur hour, this is, an acquired taste, or this is just poorly done. No, this movie knows what it is, and much like if you're a fan of other British and Irish TV shows, then this will be very much up your avenue. And again, just it makes good use of the concept, and the mysterious murderers are very creepy without being just too much for their own good. Everyone gets a moment in the sun. The actors really all are given equal time together. No one overshadows the other. And this is just very highly recommended, just especially if you're a spy movie or book junkie, just go for it. And again, you can find it most anywhere. It would rank around a heavy PG-13. Like, if you're most people watching stuff on PBS are probably going to be in the 14 to 17 years old age, and that's definitely the crowd, young adults as well as older people who love this kind of slow burn yet still engaging and somewhat occasionally fast-paced mystery. But very clever, very well thought out, and easy to digest for all kinds of audiences. Guys will love it, women will love it, and even people who aren't necessarily into mystery or, I wouldn't call it action, but definitely if you vary on mystery or crime dramas, it's not a mystery of the week. It's all very serialized and well wrapped up. So definitely recommend for everybody. Check these out.
We'll return after these messages.
If you like small-town mystery, crazy news, and wild history, then the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast is for you. Each week, Josh Mills and Wayne McCarty bring you the absolute best Florida has to offer. So if you're looking for a show that's safe for the family, but funny enough to help you escape everyday life, then listen to the Florida Men on Florida Man podcast. That's Florida Men, plural, on Florida Man podcast.
Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win Show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up